Hi, high performer. I so love seeing you here. Today, we are going to talk about how you can select the right marketing channel. This is Linden, mentor and high performance coach, helping you to reach success and fulfillment. How do you do it then? How do you select the right marketing channel? Well, today I will be sharing with you 2 keys to help you do this. And of course, in today's landscape, you will need to be active on more channels and so on. But just to make things really simple and easy today, I would like for us to select and focus on one primary channel that you will be focusing your time, your energy, your money, your resources on, and to do this and stick with this for at least the coming year. And when you are selecting this one, it is important that you actually do your research. So the first key that I would like to share with you here when you're selecting this one is, of course, for you to identify your target group, and especially your ideal customer avatar. If you have not just watched last week's training video that is called Make Marketing Fun and Easy, where you learn to identify your ideal customer, then go back and watch it. But for now, just to keep things really, really sweet and easy, instead of only knowing like your target group, the more general parts, like you actually identify one specific person who is your ideal customer. And with this person in mind, it will become very easy for you to know how to market, how to sell, how to like really have the conversations, what to write in your copy and so on. So what actually resonates with this specific person. So this is a beautiful way to do it. And this is what I would like for you to do now as the first and most important step to really identify your ideal customer and to get to know him or her, like really know and understand and feel with this person, and to study this person's behavior. So you actually know what channels they are at, what events they're attending, what their habits are, and so on. Because with this, you will identify and be able to see, okay, so this is the channel that I should be using. This is where he or she is spending the most of his or her time. So that is the best advice that I can actually give you. And don't just guess here, my friend, really and truly do your research. And you can, of course, look at both of their profiles online, but hopefully also you will speak to a couple of your ideal customers and so on to really see where are they, what do they need, what resonates with them, what makes them feel safe in order to actually buy and so on, to really, really understand them. And you can do surveys, you can do interviews, you can just do walk and talk, you can just call them or you speak to them after a session and so on. So just really, really start with them in mind. Really start with your ideal customers, more specifically in mind, when selecting the right marketing channel. So that is the first key. The second key, of course, when you are doing this is also that you actually take a quick look at also what channel will communicate your competence, your expertise, and your energy in the best way. And here we're also touching and talking about also what type of mediums, so for example, audio or video or images or text and so on, and probably combinations of them, of course. But same thing here, you can also look at what should be, for example, your primary of these ones. And what we want to find here, of course, then is the sweet spot, so that you are actually first looking at your ideal customer and starting with this, and then also you're finding also what type of channel and medium that actually communicates your expertise and the value that they're getting and so on in the best way. So what I also want to say here is that it is important, especially if you are, for example, self-employed, if you are alone in your business, or if you just have a small team, that you actually find ways to make it inspiring, to make it fun, to make it flow, because this will help you to stay consistent. But once again, the most important thing is always to focus on the person that you are here to serve, the people that you are here to serve. So if you do not like being on, for example, LinkedIn, but this is where your ideal customer is spending like 80% of our time, this is where you need to be. Don't get fooled by your ego or your fears, saying like, oh no, that doesn't feel inspiring, or it doesn't feel right. My soul is telling me, many times it's also just like your ego stopping you from actually expanding and growing and shining your light. So you will make it your assignment to find ways to be there. Whether this is just building the habit with small daily steps, whether this is just like investing in a coach or a training or joining a challenge or finding a friend whom you can be accountable to, or hiring someone to automate certain parts in order for you to actually be active and have a clear strategy for that specific channel. So do whatever it takes in order for you to show up and actually serve. So just like if you're speaking to a child, you will adjust your communication. If you are speaking to, for example, a professor, you might adjust your communication a little bit. Or if you're speaking to a person who resonates with numbers and facts and so on, then the most loving thing that you can do is also to adjust your communication a little bit, whether this feels comfortable to you or not. Of course, always be yourself, but I'm just reminding you of this because many times we're taking a step back because we think that it's like the spirit telling us to like, don't do it. But many times it's actually your ego just coming in and saying, this is boring, don't do it. Okay, my friends. So there you have it. The 2 keys when you want to select your marketing channel. And let us now summarize what we have been talking about today. So when you want to select the right marketing channel, first of all, you need to identify your target group and especially your ideal customer. And with this person in mind and really get to know this person, you will see which channel will be the best one to focus on. As key number 2, I also added that you can also take a look at what channel and also what medium that helps you to communicate your competence, your expertise, and the value that your product or service is actually offering and giving them. And here you will find that sweet spot between these 2. And also adding the tip that I mentioned, and that you need to show up at that channel where your ideal customer is. That is your task. You need to meet them where they are at because they need your help and they need your solutions. That was everything that I wanted to share with you today. Everything that I wanted to share with you today. Almost, I have to add one more thing before we wrap it up. And that is for you, of course, also to continue to track and evaluate and measure. So you actually see and confirm that, yes, this is the right channel. And yes, we are doing the right things here, or we need to tweak this, we need to change this and so on. But just continue also continue to evaluate and track and measure. I so hope that this helps you, my friend, and that this inspires you to really simplify things and to focus and to stay dedicated in your communication and your service to the people that you're here to help. If you like this tip and if you like this video, make sure you go to www.lindenmaria.com and sign up for my newsletter, because that way I will be able to send you my latest video. So with tips just like this one, plus also some special gifts and secrets and bonuses that I only share with you in email. With all my heart, may this serve you. And remember this: you have the power to create miracles in your life and in your business.